Welcome back, children, once again. This is Ansu here. This time we'll be seeing Chapter 4 Advanced GIMP Tools Part 1. Today we'll be discussing about dialogues in GIMP. What are dialogues? Dialogs and dockings are small movable boxes that appear on the GIMP window. Dialogs are small movable boxes. They are small boxes that you can place anywhere in the GIMP window. You can easily access an option from dialogs and docking without following long procedures. These boxes are for various purposes. You can easily access it when you place it next to where you want. Dialogs are small windows dedicated to similar sets of tools. That is, these are small windows that are dedicated for a special purpose. When you group dialog boxes, a dock is created. If you put multiple dialogues together, it forms a dock. Dialogs that can be docked together are called dockable dialogs. The dialogs that can be placed together as a stack is called a dockable dialog. The different types of dialogs: layers dialog, channels dialog, paths dialog, undo history dialog, and brushes dialog. These are the 5 different types of dialogs. They are layers dialog, channels dialog, paths dialog, undo history dialog, and brushes dialog. Layers dialog. The layers dialog displays the number of layers in an image. Layers allow you to work with one segment of an image at a time. The layers dialog is just to show you how many number of layers you're working on. What is the use of a layer? It allows you to work on one segment of the image at a time. It allows you to work on a particular part of the image at a time. You can add multiple layers to an image in GIMP. You can use multiple layers for the same image in GIMP. The last layer is the background layer or the main image. The last layer that is formed is the background layer or the main image. You can add or delete layers to work on certain part of the image. You can either add a couple more of layers to make your picture more presentable, or you can delete also a few layers if needed in the layers dialog. To activate the layers dialog, these are the steps that are required to activate the layers dialog. On the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appears. Point to dockable dialogs. A list of dockable dialogs options appears. Click the layers option. You have to first open the image window. Then you have to click on the Windows menu. In the Windows menu, you have to point to dockable dialogs. In that, you will get a lot of options in the dockable dialogs. From that, click on the layers option. The second one is the channels dialog. The channels dialog displays the color channels of the image. The 3 primary colors, red, green and blue, give a balanced color effect to a colorful image. This dialog deals with the color channels of the image. And you know that the 3 primary colors are red, green and blue. These colors are balanced in order to give a colorful image. A black and white image displays only one color channel, that is gray. If you're using a black and white image, you have only one color channel, that is gray. There is a nice symbol to the right of a color channel on the dialog box. If you disable the symbol, the color of the image also changes. You have a nice symbol. Please refer your textbook. There is a nice symbol next to your color channel. If you disable it, that means if you off it, the color of the image also changes. How to activate the channels dialog? It is same as before, only the last selection changes. On the image window, click on the Windows menu. The Windows menu appears. Point to dockable dialogs. A list of dockable dialog options appears. From the dockable dialogs options, you click on the channels option this time. You need to click on the channels option. Paths dialog. The Paths dialog displays paths created using the Paths tools. You can manage paths by creating and deleting them as required. The path dialog is usually used to create paths around a given picture, and all the tools needed for that is available in that dialog box. You can create new paths and delete it later if you don't want it. The eye symbol to the right of the path indicates that the path is visible. If you have an eye symbol next to it, it indicates that the path is visible. You can also lock paths by clicking the lock path strokes icon on the dialog. Once you have drawn a path and you find that it is perfect, you can lock that path so that it does not get deleted later. To activate the path dialog, on the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appears. Point to Dockable dialog. A list of dockable dialog options appears. Click the Paths option. In this, from the dockable dialogs list, you have to click on the Paths option. With this, we come to the end of today's presentation. Please go through these things and understand the concept. Thank you.